freshman year when we were doing drawing assignments where you had to like draw a room like 100 times on the like sort of semi-see-through paper, I would just draw it once and then trace it over 100 times. Literally just over and over and over and over. I never actually did the assignments.
Okay, last summer during Travel Studio, I traced every single drawing. Like on my iPad, it's the most I've ever drawn, but literally everything was traced. Half of it was Colin and his hands, like, and the real object. That was why I made the real object first, so that I could trace the drawings after. That's about it. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything wrong in studio.
Okay, my confession is that freshman year in drawing class, I hated Colby's guts and Dom as well, and we would shit talk Colby all the time. But at the end of the class, we actually spoke to Colby, and now we're friends.
I, on many occasions, have stolen people's primers and spray paint in case I needed some extra primer in the spray booth.
So if I was going to confess anything, I'd say that I wish that I had spent more time doing ID related things outside of coursework. I felt like I spent a lot of time focusing solely on the coursework and missed a lot of the culture, and I wish I'd spent some more time doing that. My confession.
For sophomore year, somebody took Simon's tape off his desk, and then he complained about it, and he was like, "Where the fuck is my tape?" Well, he said it in his like nice British accent. "Where is my tape?" And then basically our whole class got in trouble, and they yelled at us, and I had the tape, and then I had to give it back to him, and I felt really bad about it. And that's my confession. My name's also Mikey.
I came in as a newbie to industrial design sophomore year, and I just wanted to prove myself so they would know I belonged there. I wasn't just some interior design dimwit, okay? Sophomore year was my best work! But I had that drive within me. Salt and pepper. The adorable salt and pepper shakers. Favorite project I've ever done, been downhill from there. It's not entirely true, but I do have some truth in that. Thank you very much. Good night.
I thought our sophomore drawing teacher was really hot. I think, was his name Keith or Craig? I think it was Craig. It was like a 7 p.m. class, and there were times that I came in and I was like, that's a man.
One time, someone took my hot glue gun, which was Leif's old hot glue gun, and then I took Georgie's. And then Georgie took hers back, and I thought it was mine. And I was like, "Georgie, why did you put your name on my hot glue gun?" And she was like, "Lily, you took my hot glue gun." And then I shocked myself with it, and I almost died. She said she almost died. I shocked it, and I fused it.
And she turned the whole circuit out for all of upstairs. So then Colin went downstairs and got Joe,
turned all
the
the
shop
lights
owner,
off.
to come upstairs and reset the
Colin
whole
was
circuit.
like, "Wait, why my 3D print stopped?" And I was like, "Was it around 2 o'clock?"
Alright, listen, I've done the primer, I've done the spray paint, yeah. Alright. Everyone borrows my tools, and I'm really careful about getting them back, and I'm kind of a pain in the ass. I've been borrowing Georgie's drill and screw gun for over 2 years.
Wait, I didn't know that she had a drill.
That's because I've been using it for 2 years.
He took it.
So when the spray booth was down, Joe told me not to spray anything in there, but I had to paint my lamp housing, so I went there in the weekend and I definitely spray painted a lot of my lamp, and it stunk up the whole studio. And then when they asked who did that, I said nothing.
Whatever I need, I'll just grab it and use it. And then it will sit on my desk until someone else comes around and grabs it. So everyone else supplies my tools.
I guess my ID confessional would just be, I don't know, I guess I was just an avid like tool stealer. Like I'd always bring it back, but like if there was just no one in studio, I would always like, I'd just grab tools like every time because it's just like, I was cheap.
Liam Baker, I stole your super glue. And I used all of it.
He was like, here's a knife, and I was like, thank you, Bree. And then I accidentally put it away, and then it was like 2 semesters later, and now we were on Zoom, and then I was like out of nowhere, I was like, Bree, I have your knife. And then she's like, I was looking for that. I was like, yeah, I've had it for the past year. And then I gave it back to him. So like I don't know if that's like a confession because like it gave it back.
All right, me and Elsa's first kiss was in the photo booth closet at 2 a.m. while hiding from the security guard.
I would slice food on the hot wire and eat it as a joke, but I would do it sometimes alone because I thought it was funny. Like Reese's Cups and pizza from Armando's. Or Papa's Pizza.
I never fully paid back the shop tax.
I honestly don't have any studio confessions. Like I probably, oh, this is my studio confession, but I gave it back to her. Gabby, shout out to Gabby, because she had the most fire 90 ruler. It was like a T-square, fucking like that. It wasn't a T. 90. I don't even know what the fuck it is. But it had circles inside of it. Aluminum. Ooh! Stole it for a long time. Had it in California. Went to California. That's my one studio confession.
There's a lot of hard and funny stories to be told. I mean, the one time I remember, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I had no water, only boxed wine. And Noah was really thirsty, and he drank the rest of the box wine, this is all we had. And then he broke dance for like maybe 30 minutes and filmed himself. And that was funny because I was like 2 minutes into it, I was like, okay, he's gonna do his thing. And I come back and he's still doing it. I'm like, that's it. That's a story that I remember. I will say Cole is a gifted person for sure. And getting to know him personally was really something special because he's just kind of robotic in a beautiful way. Shout out to you, Cole, and as well as everyone else, Noah and Josh, Gian, everyone. You know, they all have their really special ability to create in their own way. Stone, for instance, as well. And I think that's just one thing that should be pushed more.